Hey guys, Javid Talks now. Yeah, Javid, that's a new channel. Just thought I'd say good morning and see how everyone's doing. I had a really terrific rest last night. I went to bed extremely early. As a matter of fact, I think it was still daylight outside when I went to bed. No, that's not true. I didn't get to bed until about 10 o'clock last night. I took a nap yesterday, that's what I did. And I don't know about y'all, but when I take a nap during the day, oh my god, it is so hard for me to get myself remotivated. But on the upside, I have spoken with several psychiatrists and neurologists in person, since I am a patient as well, um, who suggest that polyphasic sleeping is a thing. Yeah. So apparently it's been around for a really long time. Um, I didn't know that. I just kind of guessed at it, and then inquired with doctors what I thought about it, and I called it polyphasic sleeping. And they were like, "Yep, that's what it's called. How do you know that?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know. It's kind of that's what it sounds like you're being called." Um, I mean, when you put the words together, that's what you should call it. But what is it? Is it's getting your core hours of rest at the nighttime or at one time during the day. So you need to sleep a full whatever your core body needs. If you are a 6 hour sleeper, you need to get that core sleep. And then if you are a napper, you could get a 1 hour nap or whatever nap time you require at other parts of the day. So you could get 45 minutes here, 45 minutes there, cat naps here, 30 minutes here. You could do it like that, and that's called polyphasic sleeping. But again, that doesn't excuse the core part of your sleep. So I can't stress that enough. I'm going to take a vape. I'm getting ready to go do my 10 miles a day walk to keep the swelling and keep the lymphedema under control. Which I don't swell that much, you know, and it is because of my diet. It is because am extremely scientific and really watch what I eat. I'm very careful with how much I walk to make sure I can expel or get the fluids off of the body, as many as I intake each day. So, long story short, I was trying to get to the point of polyphasic sleeping. So look it up if you're not familiar with the term. If you're a vapor, let's take a vape. Oh wow, this is one of those RPM 2s. I like them. I think the RPM 2s are really good. This is a gold one. Y'all seen my blue one in the past. The blue one is, I don't know what's wrong with it. I vape a lot. Well, I'm a heavy duty vapor. A lot of people see me vape and they're like, what the? They're like, this guy really chucks the clouds. I'm like, yeah, well, I do. Some of my friends are walking out in the park, when, walking a couple of different places, and then they'll see me vaping, and I have one person that jokes, smoke signals. At least I use any smoke signals. They're smoke signals, but we'll let that one slide. I know that there, that was a big thing when smock first started coming onto the forefront, and they were, the pronunciation was smock, and people were calling it smoke. I don't know how they were getting smoke out of SMOK, but all right. I mean, not everyone is a native English speaker, and that's not the first language that they learned as children. And so it's quite common to mispronounce a word that you're not familiar with, and that you don't pay attention a lot to. I mean, smoke is not one of those words that, hopefully most people aren't using it in their vocabulary hardly at all, unless they're talking about smoking their uh, ribeye or smoking their turkey breast or smoking their holiday food items. Um, but anyway, or the smoke that comes out of some people's tailpipes when you're sitting behind them in traffic, and then you complain about people's cigarette smokes at Walmart. um, all right, anyway. So polyphasic sleeping, make sure, my advice to you is lifestyle. Lifestyle. Get your core hour of rest, your core hours of rest at one time during the day and every day at that same time. That's the key element, right? Your bio clock has to get into a habit, right? People complain all the time about how I can't get to sleep at night. I can't. Well, what time are you going to sleep at night? Are you shutting down at the same time every day and you're doing that consistently for 21 days or more? Uh-oh. 21-day habit mark? Right. There's your key. You have got to do it for 21 days. Non-stop. No interruptions. Once you have completed 21 days of getting in bed, on time, whatever it takes, if you need your digital well-being item on your smartphone, whatever it takes for you to do that, get it done. You know, what are you waiting for? I know that a lot of single moms out there, a lot of single dads out there, a lot of single people out there, you just can't do that because your schedule, in order to support yourself, in order to support your family and your responsibilities, you're going to have to work variable shifts, or you're at a phase in your life where you can't do that. And I feel for you because it's really hard to maintain when your bio clock is kind of whacked up on your sleep. So sleep is a very integral part of our health. It is something we cannot neglect. Cannot neglect your sleep. I'm telling you from experience, and as someone who does it on a regular basis because I am a college student. So, and still at my age, there are times that I go all night long studying. I don't even realize I see the sun's rising and I'm like, oh my God. And then I go ahead and I go just do my walk because, hey, I still have to exercise one way or the other. But granted, when I get out there and walk, I'm not going to walk nearly as quickly as I did the night before, where I had gotten my full 4 hours of sleep. So again, you need to get your core hour of rest at the same time every night. What is your bedtime? What do you want your bedtime to be? If you are in a position in your life where you can make it at the same time every day, that is the most beneficial thing for your brain. Your brain will thank you. Your life will thank you, and you will see results within 3 months. You'll say, oh my God, why didn't I do this all my life? If you're at a later age. Or once you start seeing the benefits of going to sleep every night at the same time and getting up, because you're going to get up at the same time, obviously. Your body's going to sleep. And another big thing about sleeping, which is this is from an expert who is an expert in the field, and he does not mind that I share with people the things that he's taught. Make sure you don't get up in the middle of the night and make an excuse to go turn on those digital items, to go sit in front of the TV, go sit in front of the computer, to get your smartphone out without the blue blocker or whatever laying on it, and start reading your texts that someone sent you throughout the night, or to see what happened in the middle of the night. No, you can't do that, because then your brain is going to go back into that mode of wakefulness, right? You're going to go into that woken mode, and you're not going to want it, your body's not going to fall back to sleep. So if you get up in the middle of the bathroom, get up in the middle of the night, do the restroom, or get you a drink of water or whatever, put a bottle of water by your bed. So that way you don't have to get up and go get that. Drink water out of the refrigerator, because that's an excuse. And then, try to not drink too many major fluids before your designated bedtime. And that way you won't have a tinkle problem. So, Javid Talks saying peace out, and we'll talk to you later. I hope you all have a blessed day. Stay healthy and stay safe.